Everything is changing. If you follow me, you've heard me say this a lot. Everything is changing. Everything in our business, whether you're in real estate or mortgage, everything is changing. And today I want to ask you, are you focused on the right change? And this relates to Darren Hardy's Darren Daily podcast today or publication today. I hope you subscribe. It's 5 minutes of usual motivation, wisdom. I love waking up every morning and listening to Darren. But today's Darren's Dailies, the title was What's Gonna Change? That's the title of his daily. But here it was really profound what the topic was. And the topic was, you're probably not focused on the right change. If you're in an environment where everything is changing, I promise you, you're not focusing on the right change. So what change should you be focusing on? And you know what the answer is? It's really surprising. You probably wouldn't guess what I'm about to say. You would if you listened to Darren today. But you know what you need to focus on? What's not going to change. That's right. There's more not changing in what we do than there is changing. And those that are going to really thrive, the people that can actually create a winnable strategy, focus on what's not changing. And so let me ask you, what's not going to change with your customer in the next 10 years? What one thing, one service, one sentiment, one piece of what you provide isn't going to change? And I would argue, focus on the thing that is not going to change, and that will actually propel you faster than focusing on the unknown about what may or may not change. And if you listen to Darren's Daily today, he gives you all sorts of great examples. He opens up by talking about Warren Buffett, and then he moves on to Bezos, and then Darren talks about a panel he was on talking about change in the media. And each time he linked it back to the successful people focus on what's not going to change, because you can build a business strategy around the things that are stable in time. You can't really, it's hard to build a strategy about things you don't know, right? So my question to you is, what's not going to change in the next 10 years? What will always be true? What will always be important? What will always be important to your customer? And be exceptional at that. That should be your focus. So it doesn't mean we don't have to accommodate change, but we also have to be great at what doesn't change. And so if you're in real estate or mortgage, what doesn't change? The customer being cared for, excellent customer service, terrific advice, right? Those things don't change. Trust, those things don't change. Be great at delivering that, and then figure out how to master change. So that's my word today. I'm going to put a link. You know what I actually did? I reposted Darren's thing on LinkedIn today, so check out my LinkedIn. I'll put a post, Darren's video. He did a great job covering this topic. It was only like 4 minutes. Watch Darren's post today. Consider about subscribing to Darren. Check me out on my socials. With that, I hope you have a great day. I appreciate you checking me out. Talk to you soon.